Marilyn, where's my anatomy workbook?
Check the stack by the door.
No, I left it right here on the desk an hour ago.
Sorry, I haven't seen it. I'm going to lunch.
You're going to lunch?
Want me to pick you up something?
Yeah, I want you to pick up this mess. I can't believe you're leaving the lab in this condition. You know, I have to teach in this room too.
The kids got a little wild today. They're kids. Okay? Really, Val, it's not if some freak tornado just hit the place.
You know, I don't think it's very funny.
Val, I don't have time for this.
You know, I'm constantly picking up after you, and I'm just fed up with it. Now, this is the 4th time this week.
What, are you keeping a log? Look, I do my share around here. You know, the closet is filled with your stuff. I tripped over your boots this morning. And I resent the way you're talking to me. Just because you have seniority, I do not have to answer to you.
Oh, don't start with that age thing with me. I'm just asking you to act a little bit more like a teacher and less like a student.
My students are very well behaved.
What are you saying, mine aren't? You know, I supported you when you applied to teach here 2 years ago, but this attitude, I mean, it makes me wonder how committed you are to Danbury High.
What attitude? Val, I've never criticized your teaching, but you are always making petty remarks about me. We have different ways of doing things, and unfortunately, you want everything your way. You complain when I put the chairs in a circle, you criticize my lab purchases.
Put the chairs on the ceiling for all I care. Just put them back in the rows when you're finished. And as far as the lab bills are concerned, you're supposed to clear them with me first.
There's that boss thing again.
We're supposed to share the lab budget and agree on any expenditures.
Well, you bought those test tubes and that outdated Apollo software without asking me.
I've been here 10 years, and I assumed since you didn't know the routine that I would just handle the standard budget request.
Well, you assume everything here is going to stay the same. But I've got my own ideas, and at least I'm in touch with what's going on in the field.
Well, then I suggest that you get in touch with your maturity deficiency, and everyone else around here agrees.
Everyone who? At least the students don't consider me clueless.
This talk is getting us nowhere. I will make a list of the lab rules and responsibilities, and I'll email you a copy. Right now, I have a class to teach.
When did you figure out how to use email?
Hi, Marilyn.
Hi.
Where's my anatomy workbook?
Is it by the door?
No, I left it on the desk.
Oh, gremlins. You know how things move mysteriously around here. Well, I'm gonna go to lunch. Want me to pick you up something?
Well, I wouldn't mind if you helped me pick up this mess. I have a class at 12:30.
Oh, I guess my kids got a little wild today. Sorry. Okay.
Actually, it's not.
Val, is there a problem?
Well, remember that talk we had a few months ago about each of us leaving the lab the way we found it?
Are we having that talk again?
Do you mind?
I honestly thought I was doing my share around here, but I did flunk home Ec 101. I'll try harder. While we're at it, you know, the closet is filled with a lot of your stuff. I didn't have room for my coat this morning.
I'm such a pack rat. We just need more room.
Well, that's not going to happen anytime soon. Oh, is this your workbook?
Oh, thanks. Look, I'll put some of my stuff in the storage room later, okay? Now, can we talk about the chairs?
The chairs?
Yeah, in a circle like that. I really prefer them in rows.
I thought it'd be okay to leave them since I do teach more classes.
Well, true, but I really prefer the more conventional way to arrange a room.
Val, you've been here a lot longer than I, and I respect that.
Oh, you're not going to get in the age thing, are you?
Oh, no, not at all. But I asked the students which seating they prefer, and they like the circles. They can see each other during discussions.
Huh. Well, that's interesting. I know it's a more progressive style of teaching, but since we share the room, I need you to check with me first on these things, okay?
Fair enough. You said things?
Yeah, like the lab budget, our joint budget. You know, those 2 cases of test tubes nearly wiped us out.
Oh, but the old ones were so grungy.
Well, grungy equipment is the standard procedure around here.
Well, who's standard?
Touche. But I am concerned with how fast our lab budget's disappearing. Now, maybe we could get together, go over the invoices, and look for ways we can manage the funds so we don't get caught short.
Good idea. I have a lot to learn about handling money. You know, why don't we create a spreadsheet?
Do you know how to do that on a computer?
Sure, it's easy. I'll teach you.
Great.
You know, Val, since this is my second year at Danbury, I would like to feel free to do a few things my way.
I felt the same way when I started here, and I'm not going to tell you how many years ago.
Oh, come on. You know, this will work out fine as long as we keep the communication open. I will work with you on the chair thing and the housekeeping.
Okay.
You clean out the closets, and no more budget surprises from either of us.
Well, maybe we should make out a checklist of the do's and the don'ts.
Good idea. We'll do it over lunch, after class.
Great.
My treats.
Thanks.
Oh, just one thing.
What?
Lend me $20 till I cash my check.
No problem.